Announcer bot is active. Slappin is P1, driving a Porsche 911 GT3R. Sebastian Bolio from Canada is second, driving a Nissan GTR GT3. Grandmaster Matt 44 in Mercedes Arena is P2, driving a Porsche 911 GT3R. Slappin in Mercedes Arena is P4. Beast Chief from United States is P3, driving a Lamborghini Huracan GT3. Grandmaster Matt 44 is second. Nick Chin from United States is fourth, driving a Porsche 911 GT3R. Sebastian Beaulieu in Vidal Chicane is first, driving a GTR. Slappin is P2. Sebastian Beaulieu in Mercedes Arena is seventh. "40 minutes remaining in the session." Scrub 224 from Mexico in Mercedes Arena is seventh on mediums, driving a Porsche 911 GT3R. Beast Chief is seventh. Deadly D4N13L from United States is P8 on mediums, driving a Lamborghini Huracan GT3. Sebastian Bolio in Ad Van Bogen is first. Grandmaster Matt 44 in Mercedes Arena is P10, driving a 911 GT3R. Cads from Italy is P11, driving a Mercedes AMG GT3. Grandmaster Matt 44 is P8. Nick Chin is P4. Buggy from Zimbabwe is P13, driving a BMW Z4. Sebastian Bolio is P1. Best lap is a 2:00.287. .360 Cod from Jamaica is sixth on mediums, driving a Ferrari 488 GT3. Grandmaster Matt 44 in Mercedes Arena is P1. Best lap is a 1:59.548. Josh Fulton is P11, driving a Mercedes AMG GT3. Sebastian Bolio is P2. Best lap is a 1:59.918. Deadly D4N13L is seventh. Buggy is fourth. Best lap is a 2:02.666. Slappin is fifth. Best lap is a 2:02.962. 35 minutes remaining in the session. Buggy is P4, driving a BMW Z4. Beast Chief from United States in Bilstein Curvy is sixth. Best lap is a 2:03.741. Deadly D4N13L from United States in Bilstein Curve is 10th. .360 COD in Yokohama S is 4th. Best lap is a 2:02.415. DJ from Italy is 11th on softs. Kadza is P-14. Sebastian Beaulieu is P3. Cads SS is 13th. Beast Chief is P9. Best lap is a 2:03.498. Deadly D 4N13L is 5th. Best lap is a 2:01.801. BTA3 de Lavalord in Bilstein Curve is 11th on mediums. Slappin' in Vidal Chicane is 9th. Beast Chief in Mercedes Arena is P8. Best lap is a 2:02.634. Josh Fulton is 13th. Cads in Ad Van Bogen is 12th. Josh Fulton is 13th. Grandmaster Matt 44 in Yokohama S is P2. .30 minutes remaining in the session. Scrub 224 is 10th. Bucky in Vidal Chicane is 5th, driving a BMW Z4. Philip from Belgium in Mercedes Arena is P4 on softs, driving a Ferrari 488 GT3. Best lap is a 1:59.661. BTA 2 Dollivalord is P12. Nick Chin is P2. Best lap is a 159.432. Grandmaster Matt 44 is P3. Buggy in Michael Schumacher S is P5. Best lap is a 2:00.238. Nick Chin in Bill Stein Curve is P2, driving a 911 GT3R. Grandmaster Matt 44 is 4th on softs. Scrub 224 is P10. Buggy in Mercedes Arena is 5th. Grandmaster Matt 44 in Ad Van Bogen is 4th. Beast Chief in Michael Schumacher S is 8th. Buggy is P-5. Josh Fulton is P12. Best lap is a 2:03.876. Cads is P11. Best lap is a 2:03.592. Scrub 224 is 10th on mediums. "25 minutes remaining in the session." Sebastian Beaulieu in Michael Schumacher S is 2nd. Best lap is a 159.286. Buggy is 5th, driving a Z4. Cad Z is 11th, driving at AMG. Josh Fulton is P12. Sebastian Beaulieu in Yokohama S is P2. BTA3, Dallevalord and Michael Schumacher S is P15. Buggy is P5. Beast Chief is 7th. Best lap is a 2:02.397. Sebastian Beaulieu in Bilstein Curve is P2. Buggy is P5. Philip is P1 driving a 488. Slappin is P9 driving a 911 GT3R. Beast Chief is P7 driving a Huracan GT3. Philip is P1 on softs. Best lap is a 1:58.274. DJ from Italy in Michael Schumacher S is 13th. Best lap is a 2:07.233. AHS3N from Canada is 14th on mediums, driving a Ferrari 488 GT3. Best lap is a 2:07.994. BTA3 Dallevalord is 17th. Base Cannon from United States in Michael Schumacher S is P15, driving a Mercedes AMG GT3. 20 minutes remaining in the session. Philip in Mercedes Arena is P1. Cads is P12, driving an AMG. Sebastian Beaulieu is second. Best lap is a 1:58.913. Slappen in Vidal chicane is 10th. Buggy in Michael Schumacher S is 5th. Bass Cannon is 10th. Best lap is a 2:02.928. Slappen is 11th. Cad Z from Italy is P13. Scrub 224 in Mercedes Arena is 12th. Best lap is a 2:03.459. Grandmaster Mat 44 in Yokohama S is P4. Bullet in Yokohama S is P17, driving a Mercedes AMG GT3. Scrub 224 is 12th. Buggy is P5. Nick Chin is P3. Slappen is 11th. Josh Fulton in Michael Schumacher S is 9th. Best lap is a 2:02.668. Scrub 224 is P12, driving a Porsche 911 GT3R. 15 minutes remaining in the session. Philip is P1. Josh Fulton is P9. .360 COD is P8. ZZ is P13 driving an AMG GT3. BTA3 Dalavalord is P-16. Best lap is a 2:12.230. Grandmaster Met 44 is P5 driving a 911 GT3R. Bullet is P17 driving an AMG GT3. Oz N3 in Michael Schumacher S is P15 driving a Ferrari 488 GT3. Sebastian Beaulieu is second. Buggy in Vidal Chicane is third. DJ is P14. Sebastian Beaulieu is P2, driving a Nissan GTR GT3. Buggy is P3. Best lap is a 1:59.229. Sebastian Beaulieu is second. .360 COD is ninth I. BTA3 Dalavalord is P-16. Nick Chin is fourth. Best lap is a 1:59.338. 10 minutes remaining in the session. AHS3N is P15. Slappin in Mercedes Arena is 12th. Buggy is P3. Deadly D4N13L in Bilstein Curve is 7th. Best lap is a 2:00.435. Buggy is 3rd. Slappin is 12th, driving a 911 GT3R. Sebastian Beaulieu in Mercedes Arena is 2nd. Philip is first, driving a 488. Bass Cannon from United States is 18th. Buggy from Zimbabwe is P3. Bass Cannon is P18. Grandmaster Matt 44 is P5. BTA 3 Dollar is P16. Josh Fulton is 6th. Best lap is a 2:00.174. Deadly D4N13L is 7th. Nick Chin from United States is 4th. Five minutes remaining in the session. Base Cannon in Michael Schumacher S is P8. Best lap is a 2:00.864. Sebastian Beaulieu in Mercedes Arena is 2nd. .360 COD is 9th, driving a 488. Best lap is a 2:02.095. Grandmaster Matt 444 in Mercedes Arena is P5. Base cannon in Mercedes Arena is P6. Best lap is a 1:59.790. Slapping in Michael Schumacher S is P13. Josh Fulton in Ad Van Bogen is P7. Bass Cannon is 6th. Scrub 224 is P11, driving a 911 GT3R. Best lap is a 2:02.493. Josh Fulton is P7. BTA3 de Lavalord is 17th. Nick Chin is 3rd. Best lap is a 1:59.090. Buggy is P4, driving a BMW Z4. Scrub 224 in Bilstein Curve is 11th. Slappin' in Vidal Chicane is 13th. Nick Chin is P3. BTA3 Dalla Valord in Michael Schumacher S is P17. Slappin' is P13. Beast Chief is P10. Best lap is a 2:02.301. Scrub 224 in Michael Schumacher S is 11th. Cads is 14th. Fast Cannon is 5th. Best lap is a 1:59.457. BTA3 Dalavalord is P17 dot dot. Josh Fulton is 7th. Bullet in Ad Van Bogen is 18th. BTA3 Dalavalord in Ad Van Bogen is 17th driving at Audi. Josh Fulton in Bilstein Curve is 7th. The qualification session is at Nurburgring in Nürburgring, Germany. The wind speed is 2 km/h from the southeast. Sebastian Beaulieu from Canada is 2nd, driving a Nissan GT-R GT3. Slappin is 7th, driving a Porsche 911 GT3R. Sebastian Beaulieu is P2. Slappin is 6th. Buggy from Zimbabwe in Michael Schumacher S is P4, driving a BMW Z4. Nick Chin from United States in Michael Schumacher S is P8, driving a Porsche 911 GT3R. Slappin is 6th. Sebastian Beaulieu is 14th. Sebastian Beaulieu is up 7.82 in Michael Schumacher S. Sebastian Beaulieu is up 7.97 in Ad Van Bogen. Buggy is 3rd. Beast Chief from United States is 4th, driving a Lamborghini Huracan GT3. Slappin is 6th. Nick Chin is P7, up 25.16. Buggy is 4th up, 0.17, driving a BMW Z4. 10 minutes remaining in the session. Josh Fulton is P14. Sebastian Beaulieu is 3rd up, 0.26. Best lap is a 158.745.245 off pole. Sebastian Beaulieu, improved, is P1 with a 158.478. Beast Chief is 6th. Beast Chief improved is P6 with a 201.946. 3.468 off pole. Nick Chin is P10. Nick Chin improved is P4 with a 159.223.745 off pole. Scrub 224 from Mexico in Vidal chicane is P8 up 2.07, driving a Porsche 911 GT3R. Scrub 242 improved is P7 with a 201.922. 3.444 off pole. Scrub 224 is up 0.02 in Yokohama S. Josh Fulton is P14. Josh Fulton is up 26.86 in Bilstein Curve. Scrub 224 is 7th up 0.94, driving a 911 GT3R. Scrub 224 is up 0.85 in Vidal chicane. Scrub 224 improved is 7th with a 201.170. 2.692 off pole. Scrub 224 is up 0.11 in Yokohama S. .360 COD is P10. 360 COD improved is 8th with a 201.802. 3.324 off pole. Grandmaster Matt 44 is P6. Grandmaster Matt 44 improved is P5 with a 159.423.945 off pole. Bullet is P12. 5 minutes remaining in the session. Bullet improved is 11th with a 204.635, 6.157 off pole. DJ is 14th. Beast Chief is P9. Beast Chief improved is P8 with a 201.696. 3.218 off pole. Slappin is 11th up 1.12. Best lap is a 204.364. 5.886 off pole. Sebastian Beaulieu is provisional pole with a 158.450. Slappin is up 1.52 in Bilstein Curve. Bullet is 12th driving a Mercedes-AMG GT3. Bullet Improved is P11 with a 202.872, 0.4.422 off pole. Nick Chin in Ad Van Bogen is P4 up 0.14. Cads from Italy is P16 up 2.08, driving a Mercedes-AMG GT3. Cads is up 2.08 in Vidal chicane. Scrub 224 is 8th up 0.25. Nick Chin in Mercedes Arena is 4th up 0.22. Bass Cannon from United States in Mercedes Arena is P3 up 0.10 on softs. Scrub 224 is P8 up 0.17. Best lap is a 2:01.170. Bass Cannon is 3rd up 0.24. Scrub 224 is P8 up 0.17. Bass Cannon is P3 up 0.16. Scrub 224 in Michael Schumacher S is P8 up 0.15. Bass Cannon in Michael Schumacher S is 3rd up 0.26, driving an Audi. Bass Cannon is up 0.40 in Ad Van Bogen. The qualifying session is now in overtime. Bass Cannon is provisional pole with a 158.248. Buggy is P6 up 0.37. Slappin is P12 up 2.18. Slappin is up 1.67 in Bilstein curve. Deadly D4N 13L from United States is 17th on mediums, driving a Lamborghini Huracan GT3. Scrub 224 is 8th. Nick Chin from United States is 4th. Bullet is P12, driving at AMG GT3. Best lap is a 202.872. Best lap is a 202.872. BTA3, De Lavalord and Michael Schumacher S, is 17th up 0.14 on mediums. Bullet in Michael Schumacher S is P12. BTA3 De Lavalord in Advenbogen is P17, up 0.11. Bullet in Bilstein Curve is 12th. BTA3 De Lavalord is 17th, driving a Audi. Bullet is P12. The race session is at Nurburgring in Nürburgring, Germany. The wind speed is 16 km/h from the east. Buggy is P5. Bass Cannon is first. Sebastian Beaulieu from Canada is second, driving a Nissan GT-R GT3. Philip from Belgium is third on softs, driving a Ferrari 488 GT3. Grandmaster Matt 44 is fourth, driving a Porsche 911 GT3R. Buggy from Zimbabwe is fifth, driving a BMW Z4. Josh Fulton is sixth, driving a Mercedes AMG GT3. Scrub 224 from Mexico is seventh, driving a Porsche 911 GT3R. Deadly D4N13L from United States is P8 on mediums, driving a Lamborghini Huracan GT3. 20 minutes remaining in the session. Race start. Cannon is first. Philip is P2. Grandmaster Matt 44 in Yokohama S is P4. Philip in Mercedes Arena is second. Josh Fulton in Mercedes Arena is third. Philip is P2. Josh Fulton is P3. Philip is P2. Josh Fulton is third. Philip is P2. Sebastian Bolio is fourth. Philip in Michael Schumacher S is second. Sebastian Bolio in Michael Schumacher S is fourth. Philip is P2. Sebastian Bolio in Bilstein Curve is fourth. Philip in Ad Van Bogen is P2. Sebastian Bolio is fourth. Josh Fulton in Vidal Chicane is third. Sebastian Bolio is P4. Philip is second, 1.1 ahead of Josh Fulton. Sebastian Bolio entering the pits is P4. Josh Fulton is third. Sebastian Bolio is eighth. Sebastian Bollier exiting pits. Philip is P2. DJ from Italy in Mercedes Arena is P9 on softs, 0.4 ahead of Kadzar. Philip is P2 driving a 488, 0.7 behind Cannon. BTA3 Delavalord exiting pits on mediums. Cad C is 10th. Philip is P2, 0.8 behind Cannon. Grandmaster Matt 44 on lap 2 is P10, 0.4 behind Cads. Philip is P2, 0.9 behind Cannon. Buggy in Michael Schumacher S is 7th, 0.8 behind 360 Cod. Philip in Ad Van Bogen is second, driving a 488, 0.8 behind Cannon. 360 Cod from Jamaica is P7 on mediums, driving a Ferrari 488 GT3, 0.6 behind Buggy. 360 Cod lost 12 to Slappin. Philip is P2. Cads is 8th. Philip from Belgium in Yokohama S is P2, 0.9 behind Cannon. HS3N from Canada is P9 on softs, driving a Ferrari 488 GT3, 0.1 ahead of Beast Chief. Deadly D4N13L exiting pits on mediums, Kadzi exiting pits. Philip is second. Grandmaster Matt 44 is 7th. 15 minutes remaining in the session. Grandmaster Matt 44 passed DJ for 6th. Philip is P2. DJ is P7. Philip on lap 3 is second, 0.6 behind Bass Cannon. A H3N from Canada is P8, 0.7 ahead of Beast Chief. Philip in Advan Bogan is second, 0.5 behind Bass Cannon. Slappin is P9 driving a Porsche 911 GT3R, 0.6 ahead of Beast Chief. Philip is second, driving a Ferrari 488 GT3, 0.7 behind Bass Cannon. Slappin in Advan Bogan is ninth, 0.5 behind ASH3N. Philip in Yokohama S is second. Best lap is a 1:58.535. Slappin is P9, 0.7 behind Oz3N. Philip from Belgium is P2, 0.3 behind Bass Cannon. Beast Chief from United States is 10th on softs, driving a Lamborghini Huracan GT3, 0.5 behind Oz3N. Philip is P2, 0.7 behind Bass Cannon. Oz3N in Mercedes Arena is 9th, 0.2 behind Slappin. Philip is second, 0.5 behind Bass Cannon. Ahas3N is P9 on softs, 0.4 ahead of Sebastian Beaulieu. Philip is second, 0.5 behind Bass Cannon. AS3N is ninth, driving a Ferrari 488 GT3, 0.1 ahead of Sebastian Beaulieu. Philip is second, 0.5 behind Bass Cannon. Oz3N in Michael Schumacher S is ninth. Best lap is a 2:04.490, 5.955 off the fastest lap. Philip is P2, 0.5 behind Bass Cannon. Beast Chief from United States is 10th, 0.5 ahead of Slappin. Slappin was 2.0 faster last lap. Philip in Mercedes Arena is P2. Beast Chief is P10, driving a Lambo, 0.5 behind Ash3N. Philip on lap 5 is second, 0.5 behind Bass Cannon. Beast Chief is P10, 0.4 behind AHS3. Philip is P2, 0.4 behind Bass Cannon. Beast Chief in Mercedes Arena on lap 5 is 10th, 0.5 ahead of Slappin. Philip on lap 5 is P2, 0.5 behind Bass Cannon. Beast Chief is 10th, driving a Huracan GT3, 0.9 behind AHS3N. Philip in Bilstein Curve is second, driving a Ferrari 488 GT3, 0.8 behind Bass Cannon. Beast Chief is P10, 1.0 behind AHS3N. Philip in Vidal Chicane is second, 0.4 behind Bass Cannon. Beast Chief is P10 on softs, 0.3 behind AHS3N. 10 minutes remaining in the session. Philip is P2. Os 3N is P10, 0.6 ahead of 360 COD. Philip in Mercedes Arena is P2, 0.5 behind Bass Cannon. AH3N is P10, 0.6 behind Beast Chief. Philip on lap 6 is P2, 0.5 behind Bass Cannon. AHS3N from Canada is 10th, 0.8 behind Beast Chief. Philip is second, driving a 4.88, 0.6 behind Bass Cannon. Buggy is P5, 1.1 behind Scrub 224. Philip in Michael Schumacher S is P-2. Buggy is fifth, driving a Z4, 0.8 behind Scrub 224. Buggy was 1.3 faster last lap. Philip in Ad Van Bogen is second on softs, 0.7 behind Bass Cannon. Buggy in Bilstein Curva is fifth. Best lap is a 1:59.530, 0.995 off the fastest lap. Philip is P2, 0.7 behind Bass Cannon. DJ, entering the pits, is 16th. Buggy is 5th. Philip in Yokohama S is P2 on softs, 0.5 behind Bass Cannon. Buggy is P5, driving a BMW Z4, 0.1 behind Scrub 224. DJ exiting pits on softs. Philip is second. Buggy in Mercedes Arena is P5. Philip is P2, 1.1 behind Bass Cannon. AHS3N in Yokohama S is P11. Best lap is a 2:04.378, 5.843 off the fastest lap. Scrub 224 is P.5, 0.8 behind Buggy. AHS3N is 11th, 1.2 behind 360 COD. 360 COD was 2.2 faster last lap. Scrub 224 in Bilstein Curve is P5, driving a 911 GT3R, 1.2 behind Buggy. 360 COD is 10th. 360 COD lost 10th to Oz 3N. Sebastian Bolio in Ad Van Bogen is 7th. Best lap is a 1:59.136, 0.812 off the fastest lap. .360 COD in Bilstein Curve is P11, driving a 4.88, 0.5 behind HS3N. 360 COD was 2.2 faster last lap. Sebastian Bolio is 7th, 0.6 behind Deadly D4N13L. Sebastian Bolio was 2.4 faster last lap. Sebastian Bolio passed Deadly D4N13L for P6. Deadly D4N13L is 7th, 5 minutes remaining in the session. Bullet is P13. Deadly D4N13L is 7th. Bullet is P13, driving a Mercedes-AMG GT3, 0.4 behind HAS 3N. Bullet passed AS 3N for P12. Bullet is now P13. Grandmaster Matt 44 is 8th, 1.3 behind Deadly D4N13L. Deadly D4N13L was 6.9 faster last lap. Bullet is 13th, 0.9 behind Oz 3N. Grandmaster Matt 44 in Bilstein Curve is 8th, driving a Porsche 911 GT3R, 0.9 behind Deadly D4N13L. Os 3N in Michael Schumacher S is 13th, 0.7 behind Bullet. Grandmaster Matt 44 is 8th, 0.9 behind Deadly D4N13L. Philip is P2, 1.4 behind Bass Cannon. Deadly D4N13L from United States is P8, 0.1 behind Grandmaster Matt 44. Philip in Michael Schumacher S is second on softs, 1.4 behind Bass Cannon. Beast Chief is P9. Best lap is a 202.956, 4.632 off the fastest lap. Beast Chief lost 9th to 360 COD. Beast Chief lost P10 to Cad Zizar. Philip is second. Beast Chief is P11. Philip is P2, driving a 488, 1.3 behind Bass Cannon. Beast Chief in Michael Schumacher S is P11, 0.4 behind Cad Sig. Philip is P2 on softs, 1.5 behind Bass Cannon. Beast Chief in Advan Bogan is 11th, driving a Lambo, 0.4 behind Cad's Got. Philip is second, driving a Ferrari 488 GT3, 1.4 behind Bass Cannon. Beast Chief is P11, driving a Huracan, 0.5 behind Cad Star. Cad Star was 9.9 faster last lap. Philip in Bilstein Curve is second on softs, 1.1 behind Bass Cannon. Philip was 0.7 faster last lap. Beast Chief in Mercedes Arena is P11, 0.8 behind Cad Z. Philip in Vidal Chicane is P2, 1.0 behind Bass Cannon. Beast Chief from United States is 11th, 1.1 behind Cad Z. Philip from Belgium is P2, 1.0 behind Bass Cannon. Beast Chief is 11th. Philip in Mercedes Arena is 2nd, driving a Ferrari 488 GT3, 1.1 behind Bass Cannon. Sebastian Beaulieu is 6th, 1.2 behind Scrub 224. DJ entering the pits is P. Philip is P2. Sebastian Beaulieu in Mercedes Arena is P6, 1.0 behind Scrub 224. Philip in Michael Schumacher S is 2nd, 1.0 behind Bass Cannon. Sebastian Beaulieu on lap 11 is 6th, 0.7 behind Scrub 224. Sebastian Beaulieu was 1.2 faster last lap. Philip is 2nd, driving a 488, 0.6 behind Bass Cannon. The leader has just finished the race. Bass Cannon from United States finished 1st. Philip finished 2nd. Josh Fulton finished 3rd. Buggy finished P4. Sebastian Beaulieu finished P5. Scrub 224 finished P6. Grandmaster Matt 44 finished P7. Deadly D4N13L finished 8th. BTA3 Dalavalord finished 15th. 360 COD finished P9. Cads finished P10. Beast Chief finished 11th. Bullet finished P12. AHS3N finished 13th. Slappin finished P14. The race session is at Nurburgring in Nurburgring, Germany. The wind speed is 21 km/h from the south-southwest. Slappen is P1. AHS3N from Canada is P2 on softs, driving a Ferrari 488 GT3. Bullet is third, driving a Mercedes-AMG GT3. Beast Chief from United States is fourth on softs, driving a Lamborghini Huracan GT3. Cads Z from Italy is P5, driving a Mercedes-AMG GT3. 360 Cod from Jamaica is sixth on mediums, driving a Ferrari 488 GT3. Deadly D4N Teen L from United States is P7 on mediums, driving a Lamborghini Huracan GT3. Grandmaster Matt 44 is 8th, driving a Porsche 911 GT3R. 20 minutes remaining in the session race start. Slappen is P1. Beast Chief is second. Bullet in Yokohama S is second. Cads in Mercedes Arena is P3. Grandmaster Matt 44 in Mercedes Arena is fourth. Bullet is P2. Cads Dot is third. Bullet is P2. Cads is third. Bullet is P2. Cads ZZ is third. Cads Z is now P10. Grandmaster Matt 44 is P4. Scrub 224 from Mexico is third, driving a Porsche 911 GT3R. Bullet in Bilstein Curve is P2. Scrub 224 is P3. Bullet is P2. Scrub 224 in Vidal Chicane is P3. Bullet is P2, 0.5 behind AS3N. Sebastian Beaulieu from Canada is P4, driving a Nissan GTR GT3, 0.3 behind Scrub 224. Sebastian Beaulieu is now third. Scrub 224 is second. Sebastian Beaulieu in Mercedes Arena is P3, 0.3 behind Scrub 224. Scrub 224 is second, 0.4 ahead of Sebastian Beaulieu. Sebastian Beaulieu is third, driving a Nissan GTR GT3, 0.4 behind Scrub 224. Sebastian Beaulieu is now second. Base cannon is P3. Sebastian Beaulieu is second. Best lap is a 2:12.066, 1.773 off the fastest lap. Bass Cannon from United States is P3, 0.5 ahead of Grandmaster Matt 44. Sebastian Beaulieu in Bilstein Perv is second, 0.6 behind Scrub 224. Bass Cannon in Advan Bogan is third, driving an Audi, 0.3 ahead of Grandmaster Matt 44. Sebastian Beaulieu is P2, driving a GTR, 0.3 behind Scrub 224. Bass Cannon is P3. Sebastian Beaulieu on lap 3 is second, 0.2 behind Scrub 224. Buggy from Zimbabwe in Yokohama S is P4, driving a BMW. Sebastian Beaulieu from Canada in Mercedes Arena is second, 0.2 behind Scrub 224. Scrub 224 is P2, driving a 911 GT3R, battling Bass Cannon. Bass Cannon was 0.8 faster last lap. Scrub 224 lost P2 to Bass Cannon 15 minutes remaining in the session. Bass Cannon is P2. Scrub 224 is P3. Scrub 224 lost P3 to Buggy. Bass Cannon is second. Buggy is third. Buggy is now PP7. Bass Cannon is second. Philip from Belgium in Bilstein Curve is fourth on softs, driving a Ferrari 488 GT3, 0.3 behind Grandmaster Matt 44. Philip was 1.7 faster last lap. Philip is now third. Bass Cannon is P2. Josh Fulton is fourth, driving a Mercedes AMG GT3, 0.4 behind Philip. Bass Cannon is second, 0.3 behind Sebastian Beaulieu. Josh Fulton in Yokohama S is P4, driving a AMG GT3, 0.6 behind Philip. Bass Cannon in Mercedes Arena is second, driving Audi, 0.2 behind Sebastian Beaulieu. Josh Fulton is P4, 0.6 behind Philip. Bass Cannon from United States is P3, 0.4 behind Sebastian Beaulieu. Bass Cannon is now second. Josh Fulton is fourth. Bass Cannon is second, 0.4 behind Sebastian Beaulieu. Josh Fulton is fourth, driving an AMG GT3, 1.1 behind Philip. Kadzi is 11th. Kadzi lost 11th to Deadly D4N13L. Bass Cannon is P2. Scrub 224 is P6. Bass Cannon in Vidal Chicane is P2, 0.4 behind Sebastian Beaulieu. Buggy in Vidal Chicane is 7th. Bass Cannon is second, 0.4 behind Sebastian Beaulieu. Buggy on lap 4 is 7th, 1.1 behind Scrub 224. Bass Cannon is second, 0.3 behind Sebastian Beaulieu. Slappin in Vidal Chicane is P14, driving a Porsche 911 GT3R, 0.9 behind DJ. Bass Cannon on lap 5 is second, 0.3 behind Sebastian Bolio. Scrub 224 from Mexico is P6, 0.9 ahead of Buggy. Bass Cannon is P2, 0.2 behind Sebastian Bolio. Scrub 224 is P6, 0.9 behind Grandmaster Matt 44. Bass Cannon in Michael Schumacher S is second, 0.2 behind Sebastian Bolio. Scrub 224 in Michael Schumacher S is P6, driving a 911 GT3R, 0.8 ahead of Buggy. Bass Cannon is P2, 0.3 behind Sebastian Bolio. Scrub 224 in Bilstein Curve is P7, 1.1 behind Buggy. 10 minutes remaining in the session. Bass Cannon is second. Grandmaster Matt 44 is P5, 1.5 behind Josh Fulton. Bass Cannon in Yokohama S is second, 0.4 behind Sebastian Bolio. Philip is P3 driving a Ferrari 488 GT3, 1.7 behind Bass Cannon. Bass Cannon is second, driving an Audi, 0.4 behind Sebastian Bolio. Philip is P3, 1.2 behind Bass Cannon. Philip was 0.8 faster last lap. Sebastian Bolio is P2, 0.1 behind Bass Cannon. Bass Cannon is P3, 0.2 behind Sebastian Bolio. Sebastian Bolio in Michael Schumacher S is P2, 0.2 ahead of Bass Cannon. DJ entering the pits is 14th. Bass Cannon is P3. Sebastian Bolio in Advan Bogan on lap 6 is P2, 0.4 ahead of Bass Cannon. SRT 310 entering the pits is 16th. Bass Cannon is P3, DJ exiting pits. Sebastian Bolio is P2. Sebastian Bolio lost 5th to Buggy. Bass Cannon is P5. Josh Fulton in Yokohama S is P2, 0.4 behind Philip. Buggy in Mercedes Arena is P4, 0.7 behind Grandmaster Matt 44. Buggy was 0.9 faster last lap. Josh Fulton is second, 0.5 behind Philip. Josh Fulton was 3.1 faster last lap. Buggy is fourth, 0.8 behind Grandmaster Matt 44. Josh Fulton on lap 7 is P2, 0.7 behind Philip. Buggy is P4, 0.5 behind Grandmaster Matt 44. Josh Fulton is second, 0.9 behind Philip. Buggy from Zimbabwe in Michael Schumacher S is P4, 0.5 behind Grandmaster Matt 44. Josh Fulton in Bilstein Curve is P2, driving a Mercedes-AMG GT3, 1.0 behind Philip. Buggy in Advan Bogan is 4th, 0.6 behind Grandmaster Matt 44. Josh Fulton in Vidal Chicane is P2, 1.2 ahead of Grandmaster Matt 44. Buggy from Zimbabwe is P4, 0.5 behind Grandmaster Matt 44. Josh Fulton is 2nd, driving a Mercedes-AMG GT3, 1.2 ahead of Grandmaster Matt 44. Grandmaster Matt 44 in Mercedes Arena is P3, 0.4 ahead of Buggy. Buggy in Mercedes Arena is 4th, 0.5 behind Grandmaster Matt 44. Five minutes remaining in the session. Grandmaster Matt 44 is P3, 0.3 ahead of Buggy. Buggy is 4th, 0.3 behind Grandmaster Matt 44. Grandmaster Matt 44 in Michael Schumacher S is P3, 0.5 ahead of Buggy. Buggy is 4th, 0.4 behind Grandmaster Matt 44. Grandmaster Matt 44 in Bilstein Curve is 3rd, 0.6 ahead of Buggy. Buggy in Advan Bogan on lap 8 is 4th, 0.9 behind Grandmaster Matt 44. Grandmaster Matt 44 in Vidal Chicane is 3rd. Buggy is P4, 1.1 behind Grandmaster Matt 44. Grandmaster Matt 44 is P3, 0.5 behind Josh Fulton. Buggy on lap 9 is P4, 1.0 behind Grandmaster Matt 44. Grandmaster Matt 44 in Mercedes Arena is P3 driving a 911 GT3R, 0.7 ahead of Buggy. Buggy is P4 driving a Z4, 0.6 behind Grandmaster Matt 44. Grandmaster Matt 44 is 3rd, 0.6 ahead of Buggy. Buggy is 4th, 0.5 behind Grandmaster Matt 44. Grandmaster Matt 44 is 3rd, 0.5 ahead of Buggy. Buggy is P4, 0.4 behind Grandmaster Matt 44. Grandmaster Matt 44 in Michael Schumacher S is 3rd, 0.3 ahead of Buggy. Buggy from Zimbabwe is 4th, 0.4 behind Grandmaster Matt 44. Grandmaster Matt 44 is 3rd. Best lap is a 1:59.754, 1.161 off the fastest lap. Buggy in Vidal Chicane is 4th. Grandmaster Matt 44 is 3rd, 0.2 ahead of Buggy. Buggy is P4, driving a BMW Z4, 0.3 behind Grandmaster Matt 44. Grandmaster Matt 44 is P3, driving a Porsche 911 GT3R, 0.2 ahead of Buggy. Buggy in Mercedes Arena is P4, 0.2 ahead of Bass Cannon. Grandmaster Matt 44 is P3 driving a 911 GT3R, 0.5 ahead of Buggy. Buggy is P4 driving a Z4, 0.1 ahead of Bass Cannon. Buggy lost P4 to Bass Cannon. Grandmaster Matt 44 is P3. Bass Cannon is P4. Grandmaster Matt 44 is third. Bass Cannon in Michael Schumacher S is fourth, 0.4 ahead of Buggy. Grandmaster Matt 44 is P3, 0.4 behind Josh Fulton. Bass Cannon in Bilstein Curve is fourth, 0.6 ahead of Buggy. Grandmaster Matt 44 in Advan Bogan is third, 0.4 behind Josh Fulton. The leader has just finished the race. Philip finished P1. Josh Fulton finished P2. Grandmaster Matt 44 finished third. Buggy finished P5. Bass Cannon finished fourth. Sebastian Beaulieu finished P6. Scrub 224 finished P7. Slappin finished P13. DJ finished P14. Beast Chief finished 8th. Deadly D4N13L finished P9. AS3N finished P10. 360 COD finished 11th. CADS finished P12.